What is up, guys? MACABESPEED coming at ya. Follow-up episode on the failure that we had with the 25 caliber Blitz, both breaking the wood stock and solidly jamming the barrel with my overzealousness to test it after the initial breakage. Ultimately, my intent there was to just soldier through it and give you guys the best showing, stock or not, no matter what it took, just to show not only that the Blitz was working at the power level I claimed it was, but also that you can drop a Blitz apparently hard enough from a height high enough to break a wood stock on it and still have it function immediately after. In my case, as the footage showed, the overzealousness 100%, not the failure of the machine, is what caused my disappointments at the range, guys. Really ripping the rate of fire. Let's continue. Backdoor issue again. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this guy. Oh no! This, however, is the thing that I didn't bring that would have bailed me out and saved me from having to use my crawny rods in an attempt to unjam a stuck rifle. Let's see if we can unjam the barrel currently and maybe take a look at what options we have as far as a stock going forward. You may notice that there are no commercials on this one, just based on the fact that I have the monetization completely off, based on the fact that there will be air guns, not even firearms, and tools, Allen keys, in the same video. Oh, this hurts my heart a little bit, damn it. I had so much good effort into this. This was all hand chiseled, 100% with my very poor woodworking skill set. There was a lot of time and effort that went into actually turning this from a nitro piston Benjamin Titan GP woodstock into a Hatsan Blitz woodstock. So the raw reaction says, God, this kind of hurts me a little bit. Piece of the woodstock, the naked Blitz, the PPSH look still hanging on all threadbare. Sucks. Totally sucks. Undo our stainless hardware. Matching stainless hardware, no less. Give it an investigation and see if we can the remains of the old stock and old stock hardware completely removed at this point from our Hatsan Blitz air rifle. Let's get this case out of the way so we can really see what's going on. Damn. Let's go ahead and see if we can unjam this Hatsan Blitz. Really want the... At risk of the optic, I do really want to see the footage to see how many pellets actually pop out of this specific bore. One? Only one? No way, that's impossible. There's no way there was only one pellet stuck in. Oh, there is more. There is more. I just wasn't the GoPro catching the footage on the good perspective. Multiple pellets. Two pellets solidly jammed, one in the other, and you can just see that shape. These things, especially the pointed Senecas, are gonna hard nest and expand the skirt, which it looks like it perfectly did, of the round in front of it. So don't force the issue with the whole jam thing as far as the Seneca points are concerned with the Hatsan Blitz effectively. We do have high temperature powder coating tape over the side of the trigger block on both sides because the pins have a tendency to fall out. But other than that, this rifle is 100% ready to dry fire once we, fully validate once again that we do have the bore clear, just for my own peace of mind. I don't want to send a round off downrange somewhere. Downrange meaning, into my fuse panel to the right of me or something. The bolt is not coming all the way forward. I wonder if I'm spitting out my transfer port. I wonder if it's spitting out the transfer port between the valve and the barrel. That would be something interesting to investigate now that we have actually cleared the barrel. How can I do this and still show you guys? I'm definitely flying by the seat of my pants on this episode, but you know what? I wanted to give you guys a true and valid representation of what I was really dealing with on the actual aspect of it as it happened. You know, I've really kind of beat this Blitz to death over the course of time that I've had it, but I still have faith in it as a machine, and I do want to see what it takes to go ahead and get it back on track. Okay. Look down the bore very carefully. Just for anyone who's concerned about looking down the bore of an air gun, currently I have the bolt completely locked back. The rifle will not cycle because the bolt will not go forward, and we visually cleared it with the brass rod already. So I feel like this is definitely a safe maneuver, even though it's going to be frowned upon by the comment section, I guarantee it. I don't see any obstructions. Visually, I don't see any obstructions. I see really good rifling, but I don't see obstructions. What am I hitting? Why does this not want to go forward? What have we done? There's a big bulge on the side of this cover. Boys, we're discovering this together. Look at this. There is a very large bulge on the side of this cover. This is not flush with this, and this piece does not want to go down. Let's go ahead and open that side cover up for this Hatsan Blitz together and see what we see. That might be under spring tension. Anything that might be under... Oh, that's for sure under spring tension. What possibly could be springing it? Is it that little spring that pops up underneath the small part that won't go down? I don't know the nomenclature here. Help me out in the comment section. Tell me the piece that won't go up and down. Please, if you know right now, throw it down in the comment section. What is the piece that goes up and down? See anything. This is where I just removed a burr previously when I had it apart, and it did seem to affect nothing so far. Let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper. We still have the spring and the small follower piece here that kind of rides this steel piece up. Maybe it just got loose. I don't know. It seems okay now. Maybe it just got loose, and this piece got a little bit cattywampus in there. Because at this point, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover over it and then hold it in place with my finger and slap the bolt. And if it functions correctly, that's gonna be our issue. Oh, that's the sound of joy. That right there, that's the sound of joy. That's the one, I'm telling you. I could pull the safety off, squeeze the trigger, and it would work. Let's get these Phillips head screws back in the receiver and see what we see. Might have to tighten these down slightly more than I did last time. This is definitely something that will immediately make your gun fail, apparently, if you don't pay close enough attention. Let's get the right size Phillips head and really crank on them a little bit. I'm tempted to put Loctite. I'm sitting here doing the contemplation live on camera. I know I'm gonna be editing a lot of this. I'm contemplating a little bit of Loctite. I'm gonna let the comment section kind of decide, as it were, what would be best in this situation, whether to Loctite, whether to not Loctite. I know that these access panels, both this one as well as the one on the back side, are both used for maintenance periodically, so I don't know that I want to Loctite it, but the blue Loctite isn't that bad to go ahead and break. What do you guys think? Definitely, if you have an opinion on that, throw it down in the comments right now as well. Blue Loctite on the side cover screws or no? I almost feel like I bent the cover a little bit. We'll see if it runs. Let's give it the old dry fire. Totally fine. It would totally cycle ammunition. I'm 100% sure of it. It's not a blockage in the barrel that we were dealing with. It's a blockage in the actual mechanism itself. At this point, not a problem getting that bolt to go all the way forward. As you can see, it's completely seated, and we would get fire if we squeezed the trigger. This is really good though, guys. I don't mind navigating little failures like this on my end and then publicly documenting what it takes to get these things rocking and rolling again, so that you don't have these problems and have no idea what to do on your end with it, with the $1,000 air gun that you just bought, right? Hopefully the videos that I produce are kind of, you know, that library of knowledge that you can refer back to, or at least get a laugh out of every now and again. I think one of the most important things that we learned here is that you can drop a Hatsan Blitz with enough energy from a height high enough to break a hardwood stock and then pick it up and shoot it. And if you're smart enough to tighten down your fasteners well enough to where they don't pop off on you in the field, you'll probably get runtime out of a rifle, even in the event it takes a head or fall like that. I mean, the thing fell out of my bog pod literally 4 feet directly to the ground, which is close to the challenge I issued a YouTuber recently about dropping an LCS on the ground. I don't think you could do the same thing with an LCS and have it function. Blitz? Check. Liking what I see there. One final point, guys, before we go ahead and end this episode. After having success getting fire out of this rifle on the bench today, the universe and Shooter Steve hooked me up. Honestly, guys, Shooter Steve brought this to the range for me, not even knowing that I had broken the previous stock that was on this receiver and rifle. He gave me the hardwood stock off of a malfunctioning Hatsan 30 caliber break barrel, and now we have a great starting point for a much more handsome and traditional stock, courtesy of Shooter Steve. Once again, man, hats off to you, Shooter Steve. Thank you very much. Definitely going to keep you guys in the fabrication loop this time as far as the marriage of this piece to this piece, but I'm very excited to get started on this week, and I'll take you guys with me every step of the way. I think it's going to be a great place to end today's video, but if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. You want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so that you can stay current on the channel as well as when new videos come out. If you really like this video, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.